Yo! We are back.
Final day of Group Candy Cane. Huge action in these simulated matches. Off screen, some huge results along the way. First of all, we go to week 11, where we left it at week 10. Week 11, where we picked up. We had John Cena taking on Kenny Omega, the clash. Ooh. The faces of the companies they used to work for.
Top two seeds
now. Sorry, faces of the companies they used to work for. What? This is canon. Sorry. John Cena we've not seen in a very long time versus a Kenny Omega who, in this tournament, kind of got routed by Roman Reigns, and he's picked up a bit of momentum, but he loses to John Cena. Next up, Randy Orton versus Jon Moxley. That's a victory for Mox. Had a pretty poor showing so far.
Yeah.
Should be doing a bit better in my opinion, but
he's been picking it up these last few weeks.
These last few weeks he's been picking up in the crunch time.
Yeah.
We should be saying. Next up, we had Roman Reigns versus Shawn Michaels. A comprehensive Roman Reigns victory. Undertaker versus Christian Cage. These are the types of matches that Christian Cage wins somehow. Not this time. No. Undertaker with the victory. Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. Incredible matchup. I'd love to see that one. Brock Lesnar picked up the victory in his hunt for Roman Reigns. Hangman versus Bret Hart. That's a Hangman victory. And Sting versus Hulk Hogan. That is a victory for Sting. Week 12. Kenny Omega versus Darby. It's a win for Kenny. Cena versus Randy Orton, rekindling an old real-life flame. A non-canon flame. Canon, they've never really met each other. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. That's a canon flame. DX versus the Bikers of Destruction last year. Undertaker picked up the victory. Christian Cage versus Hangman. Victory for Christian Cage. Like I said, he picks up these victories in matches where you don't expect him to. Bret Hart versus Jay White. Jay White picks up a victory. He's on a roll so far. Hogan versus Samoa Joe. Hogan won.
Boo.
Non-canon Shield reunion. Mox versus Roman Reigns. Canon. Two people who have literally never met each other. Mox victory.
Oh my
Roman Reigns loses again. He's lost to John Cena and now he has lost to Mox. Sting versus Lesnar. It was only ever going one way. That is a Lesnar victory. Now, week 13, we had a couple of more matches. Just to kind of narrow it down so everyone had around 2 to 1 matches left for these final few weeks. So, Christian Cage versus John Cena. Like I said, he picks up victories in matches you don't expect, and he beat John Cena. Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Near the beginning of the tournament, these were the two undefeated men for quite a stretch. Undertaker's kind of fallen off. Roman Reigns slightly but it is Roman Reigns that picks up the victory against The Undertaker to pick up another point. Randy Orton versus Darby Allin. Randy Orton with the victory in that one. No, it wasn't. It was Darby that picked up the victory.
Big win.
Mox versus Bret Hart. Mox is victorious.
Picking up another win.
Good streak kind of coming along here for Mox. Like I said, in crunch time, he's really picked it up.
Yeah.
Sting versus Shawn Michaels. Sting with another victory in this tournament. I think he's the oldest man in the tournament.
Probably.
Maybe him and The Undertaker. Kenny versus Hangman. The non-canon elite combusts. And it is Kenny picking up the victory. And then Jay White took on probably the most insane back-to-back matches you will ever see. Because in back-to-back matches, Jay White took on Brock Lesnar and he took on Roman Reigns. And you're probably thinking, he went 0-2. He went 2-0. He defeated Brock Lesnar and then he defeated Roman Reigns. Incredible from Jay White. Then we had Hogan in back-to-back matches taking on Darby and Hangman. You probably think, Hulk Hogan went 0-2. He went 2-0. He beat Darby and Hangman. And then to end off week 13, the extra long week 13, Samoa Joe defeated The Undertaker. So now every superstar has 2 to 1 matches left after this week. Going into this week, they have 2 to 1 matches left.
Yeah.
That's why there is only 6 matches on this card. So, we're kicking it off. Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe.
Two quite dominant men so far.
Yeah. Joe fought his way into this tournament. You know,
Yeah.
this should be Orange Cassidy.
Should be.
Should be Orange Punch versus Superman Punch.
The winner is...
Roman
Damn.
Reigns, as always.
The real Samoan Joe
Ooh,
beats the fake Samoan Joe.
damn. This is a match I'd want to see in real life. It's probably the type of match that Brock Lesnar, you know, if Brock Lesnar likes you, he has a good match with you.
Yeah.
This is the type of match where he probably wouldn't care, and it would be a terrible match. Come on, Darby.
Come on,
Pick
Darby.
up the upset.
Ah,
Not quite.
no.
But this does lead to insane scenes for week 15, because we're going to have Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar in the main event.
The two titans meeting.
It's most likely going to be winner finishes top of the group. Incredible. Christian Cage versus Bret Hart. What are we saying about this one?
Oh, two Canadians. Oh, Brett wins.
The best there is. The best there was. The best there ever will be.
Yeah, Christian's one of those guys who... He hasn't got too many wins, but all of his wins are
huge.
huge.
Cena versus Hogan.
This is canon. Hollywood Hills.
Hollywood Hills.
Reuniting.
Finally a canon match.
Cena wins.
Not seen a
Lol.
canon match in a long time.
Here's another non-canon match. Sting versus Randy.
Mistletoe group should have a lot more canon matches.
Yeah, you think so. Right.
Randy picking up the victory, and that leads to our main event for tonight. The very much informed Jay White taking on Kenny Omega. Here we go. Main event of the evening. Two men we've seen compete already.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Kenny against Roman Reigns. We saw Jay against Shawn Michaels. Here we go. Guns up. And guys, comment down below if you want to see these superstars in universe mode. Comment down below. Comment down below.
Comment your dream matches in Universe mode for these superstars.
I personally would love to see Jay White go after the WWE Universe. Yeah.
Jay White starts attacking the fans.
Type of shit he would do.
But Jay White is on the form of a lifetime. I mean, Brock and Roman in back-to-back matches. This is a man who always steps up his game against the toughest opponents.
And it don't get tougher than Kenny Omega.
That's true. Kenny, he started off a bit rough. It seems that the more this tournament goes on, the more comfortable he gets with it, and the better he performs.
That match against Roman, I think it took it out of him.
Yeah. It's tough start. And you know, you just look at this match on paper, and it just looks incredible, you know? This is the type of match that
Will cook.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
here we go. Early doors.
Ooh.
Quick out the gate.
Kenny. Probably looking for a bit of a lock-up, you know, a bit of a
You know, just to
start,
test the
slow
waters.
start. No, Jay going right in there.
Choking him out. Jesus Christ.
Kenny meeting that pace now.
I think ever since Roman Reigns kicked out the one-winged angel, Kenny's been a bit shaken.
Yeah.
He's been a bit, you know, that's my best. And this guy's just kicked out of it.
Yeah. Even the mental game, doubting himself after that.
I would.
Yeah.
know. If I had a move that non-canon, no two people have kicked out, and on canon, no one's ever kicked out of,
Yeah.
I'd be a bit, you know, bit scared, a bit worried.
Oof.
But, you know, when you've got the talent
Oof.
of Kenny Omega, and you have these skills and the mindset, you can achieve anything. I'm looking at the current records We haven't counted them out yet. We haven't totaled them, but I'm seeing a mixture of green and red on Kenny's.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing a mixture of green and red on Jay's as well. So, we think Jay's in good form. He has lost a few matches here and there. Maybe against some people he should be beating. The likes of a Sting. I think he lost to. And someone he should be beating. But overall, I think he has performed admirably. Because he's beaten people he shouldn't be beating.
Yeah. I mean... Jay White, he's kind of started off against maybe some of the easier opponents, but recently Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Kenny Omega, next week he's got John Cena. You got to think that maybe it was good for him to start off against some...
Get warmed up.
Yeah.
Whereas Kenny went against the hardest straight away, and he's been a bit bumpy.
Yeah, he's been showing the signs of it.
But we are in the end game now. We are approaching the final of the Candy King group and the start of the Mistletoe group. It is. Oh, was he looking for the one-winged angel there?
Maybe. Jay,
I'm not too sure.
Fighting out.
What's Jay thinking here? Huge move into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Kenny. But yeah, big moves, hard hitting.
Blade Runner!
In the corner, he's a bit too close to the ropes. He's going to have to drag him away.
Take the time to drag him away.
He's kind of dragging him towards the ropes there, Jay. What are you doing? But, I mean, he's doing this without juice. He's doing this without the guns. Kenny kicks out. So, I mean, to do this, standing on your own, entering this tournament off your own back, and hey, you might even earn yourself a nice little job in WWE Universe mode off the back of it.
We got all the 3 GMs here.
Yep.
Scouting out the competition.
Scouting the competition. They've liked what they've seen so far from a couple of people. Obviously, a few they already know.
Yeah.
The likes of Cena, Orton, Reigns. We know how dominant Reigns is. I was surprised that Riddle didn't enter this tournament.
Yeah.
His success in Universe mode, but he's on a bit of a slope downwards.
Yeah.
Since he lost his NXT title.
Still kind of recovering from those matches against Brock, being kicked out of the NWO. Kenny! Oh!
Samoa Joe-esque from Jay White there.
Tough landing.
Waited for him to jump and then just slid in the ring. Obviously, some other champs that maybe didn't enter Tommaso Ciampa, his knee right now is not in a good place. He was advised to rest. He's taken that advice. He would love to be in this tournament.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Maybe.
But right now he is, recovering from... Well, not recovering from an injury. He's taking doctor's advice. But yeah, Roman Reigns. We've not seen him in some time since SummerSlam, actually, when he faced Tommaso Ciampa and lost. But been on a roll since then, picking up some huge wins. But
as for this match,
it's brutal.
It's just getting more and more physical and violent as it goes on.
I guess these guys kind of know, like, after next week's matches, they'll have a few days off.
Yeah.
They'll have the rest, they'll have the recovery, and that maybe gives the advantage to being in the Candy Cane group.
Maybe.
Over the Mistletoe group, but as of right now, both men throwing hell to leather, going at each other like this is their life depends on it, and in some ways it does, because this is wrestling.
Huge powerbomb from Kenny.
But yeah, it'd be interesting to see where both these men, should they be signed to Universe mode, where they fit in the scene. Jay White, I think he'd fit perfectly on SmackDown. Kenny himself, amazing on Monday Night Raw. Then you take someone like Christian Cage.
What? A second Blade Runner.
Second Blade Runner.
Cover.
Referee's a bit slow to that one. 1, 2, 3.
Jay
White. Oh my god, he's got to be the hottest free agent right now.
Overcomes the odds once again.
That is now back-to-back victories against Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Kenny Omega.
Who can stop this?
Huge momentum going into his final match of the tournament against John Cena, of all people.
And honestly, I could see him on track to being the one to face Santa on Christmas Day.
Guns up, Santa.
Guns up.
We'll see you next week for the final set of matches. Oh, we up in this.
Oh, damn.
The final of Group Candy Cane.
It's here.
It's here and it's insane.
The final set of matches after this, everyone has faced everyone else. And we can tally up the points.
Stakes have never been higher. All the marbles on the line. Let's just get right into it.
Yeah.
This is one of 2 matches for Moxley here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Working double G. Sorry about that, pal. Taking on Stang.
All because Bret Hart had 2 matches.
And Mox picks up the victory royale. Shawn versus Darby. This is one of 2 matches for Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
All because Bret Hart had 2 matches. And that's going to make Shawn hate Bret
Yeah.
even more. That's a victory for Shawn Michaels. Now Hangman versus Randy.
Both these men's final matches.
Hey Randy.
Cowboy shit, sneak.
Randy picks up the victory. These are going to be some huge matches. These are kind of mid-table matches. These ones I feel like Hangman and Randy and Hulk and Christian, they're on the line. You know, one win could put them up into the top 8. Undertaker, I think, is, even though he's been a bit shaky, I think he's in the top 8. Bret, I've not actually paid attention to Bret really.
No, not really. Bret's kind of, he might have just flew under the radar, I think. I think he's got a good couple
Could
wins
low
though.
key, yeah, could low key be pretty high, and unfortunately picks up a
maybe not.
loss. Jay White has been on an incredible streak.
Can he keep it
Can
up?
he keep it up?
Can he give John Cena his second loss?
Third lot.
Oh my god. And that's John Cena's 4th loss.
Jay White, you little dancer. Oh my god.
Insane.
Samoa Joe versus Shawn Michaels. Match number 2 for Shawn tonight.
And against a dangerous opponent.
Samoa Joe takes advantage of the tired Shawn Michaels. You'd rather face Samoa Joe first.
Yeah, probably.
The same with Kenny Omega. You'd rather face him first. Can John pull up a bit of an upset in this one against Kenny? Yes, he can.
Oh, damn.
Okay, John. But it's main event time.
Oh.
The 2 most dominant men in this group, seemingly alongside Jay White. Jay White could actually, jump the loser of this match into 2nd place in the group, which is mental.
Yeah.
But here we go. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns to end the Candy Cane group.
It's main event time.
Main event Jey Uso. Yay.
Yay.
You can't say that anymore.
2 men they've wanted to get their hands on each other
For so long.
this entire tournament. But you know, we've left it for the final week. It's just that big of a match.
The most dominant NXT champion in the history of this brand, Roman Reigns, takes on the current NXT champion, Brock Lesnar. Now, stakes are high in this one. It's top of the group. Top of this group faces 8th place of the Mistletoe group.
Nah.
So you're going to want to be finishing near the top.
Both of these men have 11 wins in this tournament so far.
So that means they have
33.
3 losses.
Yeah.
Jay White has 4 losses, I do believe.
Yep.
So this would put them equal. And John Cena only has 4 as well, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this could get interesting.
Yeah. It's all, I mean, really, this match could determine everything.
It could determine whether you finish first or you finish potentially 4th.
Yeah.
Which is insane. But that's Brock Lesnar. Let's take a look at his opponent, who we know has stolen some replica, Universal and WWE champions, so ignore them. He is not the champion in Universe mode. He lost that match to Ciampa, but he's representing kind of the major people.
Yeah.
from our universe mode. So we've given them some fake ones. Obviously, we know the universal title is red.
Yeah, of course.
We know
of
that.
course. And we know that Drew is the WWE
Yeah,
champion.
but Drew is not in this tournament.
No.
He just didn't want to be in this tournament.
Yeah, basically.
It's pretty simple.
He wanted to... He thought this could be dangerous for his title reign. You know, having so many tough matches, one after another.
I mean, he'd be good in this tournament. You know?
He would be. He would
We've
be.
got bums like Hogan. GM of NXT. Well, he was GM of NXT until he got beaten up by Dolph Ziggler.
That's true.
We all thought, oh, he's done. He's finished.
Yeah.
Faking it.
Yeah.
Disgraceful.
That
Stealing a
doesn't-
spot from Drew McIntyre for the money.
That does mean NXT will have a new GM soon.
Yeah. We fired. Yeah. Hogan, you're fired for faking it.
Damn. Huge news.
Huge news that you'll only get if you watch this. You know, if you don't watch this, you're gonna
Yeah.
tune into the next episode of Universe Mode, and you'll be like, what? What the hell? Oh god.
Oh,
Oh my god. What the? Brock.
already. Both men are going right after each other. Not taking any time. Not sparing any punches.
You get 4 days of rest
Mm-hmm.
after this, so take full advantage going into the knockout stages. Do not be tired, but we actually we'll see one of these men as the first match of the knockout stages, because the first match in the knockout stages will be Candy Cane winner versus 8th place of the Mistletoe group. Whoever wins this is guaranteed to finish first place.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the winner of this will see them in the first knockout stage, and I'm very excited about the knockout stages, because that is going to be one match per episode, and it's going to be a whole lot easier, I'll tell you that. Keeping track of these has been a nightmare. Trying to make sure everyone has a match, enough matches, the same amount of matches.
If Brett just didn't have two matches, if he
Yeah.
just told us,
If we paid attention, if Brett came backstage and went,
I've already had a match.
I've had 2 matches tonight, guys.
If he didn't just walk out and
I
have that
blame
second
this
match.
on Seth. Well, like, Seth's not even in it.
No, I don't know. I mean, he kind of
Seth's
just
in
blames
Mistletoe group.
all his problems on Seth.
Fair play, you know.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I would pin him after that one too, Brock.
Yeah.
One.
Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, Roman has been slowing down a bit recently. He's picked
Yeah.
up a couple losses.
In a row.
Yeah.
He lost to Mox, and then he lost to Jay White in back-to-back, didn't he?
I think so, yeah. But Brock?
Brock's losses have been against some weird people.
Yeah. Christian Cage. You know, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton and Christian Cage are two people I would suspect are going to be around that kind of 7th, 8th, 9th,
Yeah.
10th area. So to lose to them, but hold victories against
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker, some early favourites, you know,
Kenny Omega.
John Cena.
Shawn Michaels.
I mean, no one expected Jay White to beat the people he's beaten, but
Yeah.
big props to the guy.
Oh, the Brock Lock. Shades of his old finisher, I think.
I'd love to see a shooting star press from Brock Lesnar. Just to round off this tournament, it'd be perfect.
Not
again.
again.
Roman
Another
Reigns
cover.
he's been getting dominated in this tournament.
Yeah.
Sorry, not this top, in this match. Sorry.
What's she do? Oh!
Oh!
Trying to steal it. A quick one. One. Oh.
Not even a... Damn. Oh. What was he thinking there? What were you thinking there, boy?
Both men taking it to the outside. I mean, this
Very-
is a full-on brawl, you know?
These matches have been really good.
Yeah.
This side of the bracket is a lot of brawls, a lot of hard-hitting matches. You look at some of the people on the other side.
It's much more technical. Man.
Will Ospreay,
Your 5-star class.
Will Ospreay, Seth Rollins is a match I'm very much looking forward to.
We got Will Ospreay. We got Seth Rollins. We got CM Punk.
MJF.
MJF. Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens. Adam Cole. AJ
Triple
Styles,
H.
Triple H.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Daniel Bryanson. Brian Danielson.
Oh, Roman taking the time to show off.
Why is he doing that? He's been getting his ass beat all match.
Oh.
Oh,
Oof.
fabulous wrestling.
Okay.
I feel like Roman Reigns needs this win more than Brock Lesnar.
I think so. Wait, Superman punch.
He's missed.
Ducks a clothesline.
Spur! Out
Spur!
of nowhere.
Cover!
He really was
One.
struggling this match.
2. Oh.
Oh my.
Now I think a Superman punch in the corner isn't as powerful as
Not as
a
powerful.
normal Superman punch. So, you know, they just fall back into the corner. They
Brock
don't fall
Lesnar's the type of guy. He can take 4 Superman punches.
Yeah.
He'll be wobbling, but he'll still be standing.
Roman keeping some distance from Brock. But now, trying to get some blows. Brock coming out the... Oh my god!
On the ice.
Yeah. Gotta be careful not to slip around.
Yeah, you know what else you got to be careful for? I was thinking during the commentating the other day.
Mm.
You know you're not supposed to lick ice because your tongue gets stuck to it?
Yeah.
These guys are covered in sweat, in oil.
True.
Their skin is probably sticking to that ice!
Oh my god.
I see a crack in the ice. Get off the ice, boys!
Oh no. I mean, if you're... Imagine you're stuck to that ice and you get counted out. You know, that'd be humiliating. Brock just tossing Roman Reigns
I've
about.
never seen anyone manhandle Roman Reigns like this before.
Oh.
You know, imagine if these two men faced last year. WWE 2K22.
I mean, this is a universal dream match.
It is. And we're getting to see it in the Christmas Classic.
Yeah. It's not quite a real life dream match. But,
Seen it many times in real life.
yeah.
Cover.
1.
Brock thinks he might
2.
pick one up, but
Roman with a
Not
strong
quite.
kick out.
oh! F5! Can Roman counter it? Can he get out? No!
F5! Cover! 1, 2. Oh!
Roman Reigns kicks out last second, but Brock Lesnar gets him straight back up.
Oh, wraps him round.
Suplex. Repeat. Suplex. Repeat. Suplex. Release. And that always just leads to one thing, but Roman Reigns.
He's still fighting.
Roman Reigns cannot lose this upper hand. He has to maintain control for the rest of this match because he is close to being done.
Yeah. But both of these men, you know, they're not only very physical. Brock with those suplexes, Roman with those submissions, very technical as well, you could say.
Underrated technical abilities. Brock Lesnar gets Roman Reigns up. He was going for the F5.
He was looking for the F5 there.
Very, very important from Roman Reigns there.
Brock sends Roman to the outside. Taking a bit of time to recuperate.
I think Brock knows how close he is.
Not giving Roman any breaks. Sends him back into the ring. And just cooling down a bit. Taking a bit of time on that ice to cool down. Oh!
He's going for the
Kimura.
Kimura. Roman Reigns is very close to that rope. But Roman Reigns taps out.
He tapped out!
I think I'd have to say he just tapped out because he did not want to have his arm broken
I think so.
for the
He's
rest
still
of the
gonna
tournament.
advance in the tournament.
He is guaranteed to be top 4, whether that
To
is
save damage.
second, third, or fourth. But Brock Lesnar tops the Candy Cane group. What a way! I mean, some intelligent. We've seen a few tap out victories in this one. I think they've been smart. They've been clever.
Yeah.
Don't risk a fractured arm, a broken arm, for your pride, and to finish in a group you've already qualified from. Take the loss. Yes, it's your 3rd loss in a row. Yes, you need to regather momentum going into the knockout stages, but do that, move on, and just hope you can beat whoever it is you're coming up against from the Mistletoe group. But
That does mean Brock Lesnar is the #1 seed coming out of the Candy Cane group.
and we will be right back with the full listing of the group. Ladies and gentlemen, the results are in for the Candy Cane group. We're going to work our way from 16th to 1st, and it might shock you. Yeah, we were saying just a few moments ago, I'm not too sure how Bret Hart's got on. I don't know, maybe he's gone under the radar. He finished last.
No, he did not go under
Dead
the radar.
last. 4 wins, 11 losses. That put him on 23 points, obviously. The maths might not be mathsing, but what we have is 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, for a loss,
yeah.
sorry, and then add them together, and it should be 23.
Second to last place, with only one more win than Bret Hart, which means one less loss than Bret Hart, was Christian Cage.
Now,
5 wins, 10 losses, 25 points.
5 huge wins.
Yeah,
Against
yeah,
some
to be fair.
incredible opponents.
Like, he should be getting some bonus points for those, but
No.
the game's not fair.
It don't work like that. We actually have some joints here. It's quite a few joints. So 14th and 13th also have 25 points. Coming in at 14th is Darby Allin. Now, the head-to-head win-to-loss record against the people joint on 25 with him puts him at a nice 14th place.
Yeah.
We'll discuss it when the next person's revealed. We'll discuss how we decided it.
Beating out Darby with the same amount of points, but this man beat Darby when they went one-on-one. His mentor, Sting!
So, Sting and Darby both beat Christian,
Yeah.
but Sting beat Darby. So that's why he's ahead of him. It might not make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. Next up, we have a couple of people on 27 points. Now, this took us some time to figure out who was ahead of who and how it all worked. But we have 12th place. I thought he did better than this.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels with 27 points and a 6 wins, 9 loss record.
Up next, Samoa Joe.
He beat up Orange with nothing.
Yeah. He also got 27 points, but he beat Shawn Michaels in their one-on-one match.
Basically, we've done like a mini 4-man tournament between these 4 men
Basically.
to see who finished
Because
first.
they all got the same amount of points. But, the way it works is they all got the same amount of points. Joe beat one of the 4 men. Or Joe beat one of the 3 other men.
Yeah.
Michaels beat one of the 3 other men. But Joe beat Michaels. The next person,
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
So he got fired and he didn't even qualify.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan won 2 of the 3 matches against the other men. So did the next man, Randy Orton. But Randy Orton beat Hulk Hogan when they went one-on-one.
Simple.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have some different system for the Mistletoe group. But if you think about it, this doesn't really matter because none of these men finished in the top 8.
These 8 men, they gave it their best effort. Well,
now,
some of them gave it their best effort.
It slightly matters now because you will be seeded because of your ranking. So 8th place, 7 wins, 8 losses, a negative record, but they made it through. Hangman Adam Page got off to a poor start, picked it up in the middle, and maybe kind of finished a bit slower as well. But he is in 8th. He progresses to the knockout stages.
In 7th place, Kenny Omega. 29 points, 7 wins, 8 losses. Also with a negative record.
But he did beat Hangman.
Yeah.
So he finished ahead of him. Now this one's actually a pretty big one, actually. 6th place was decided on the final day.
Yeah.
Because Jon Moxley, in his second match of the evening, defeated Kenny Omega, which means he jumped him, finished on 8 wins and 7 losses, 31 points overall. 6th place for Jon Moxley.
In 5th place,
Quite a big jump to
a man
to 5th place.
who started off white hot. He could
White
not
hot.
be beaten. But he slowed down eventually. He took one loss, and he took another and another, and they just kept piling on. Is The Undertaker, with 35 points, 10 wins, and 5 losses.
Still a very, very, very impressive record.
100%.
But yeah, there was a 4-point gap between 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
So, pretty. Basically, if Mox had won another match, he still would have finished 6th. Now we have a joint. 3 people joined on 37 points. Mm-hmm. You've heard us discussing it. The 2-point gap jump from The Undertaker in 4th place. Mm-hmm. Similar to The Undertaker, this man was unstoppable. Unbelievable how he somehow managed to lose 4 matches. So Roman Reigns lost 4 matches, lost 3 of them to the 3 men above him.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost 1 of them to Jon Moxley. Incredible victory for Mox. Had he not won that, there was a risk, a real risk that Mox was out, but
he clutched up tonight.
Yeah, clutched up.
Both of his matches.
Yeah, if he didn't win tonight, he would be going home.
Yeah.
But yeah, Roman Reigns, he lost to 3 men above him, which means he finishes in 4th place.
3rd place was John Cena, tied in points with Roman Reigns and the man above him, but he beat Roman Reigns in a one-on-one.
The man above him. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Incredible. This next one, because no way in hell did I think he was going to finish this high.
No.
No way did I think he was going to beat the men he's beat and, well, in some ways lose to the people he's lost to.
Yeah.
Jay White, the hottest free agent right now. Someone needs to sign him up in Universe Mode. Maybe by the next episode, official contract talks will begin, because currently NXT doesn't have a GM. Currently, SmackDown's GM is
Macho Man.
Macho Man, and that's a bit
he
weird.
Won a tournament to get there.
Yeah, and Nick Foley on Monday Night Raw. He's currently in a little bit of beef with Grayson Waller. So
yeah.
Maybe not the perfect time, but someone needs to sign this guy quick. And he finished 2nd, meaning that only one man finishes in 1st place. 39 points.
Brock Lesnar.
And that is your Candy Cane group. So we'll quickly run over that. Going through, the top 8 is Brock Lesnar, Jay White, John Cena, Roman Reigns, The Undertaker, Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page. Going home, Randy Orton, Hulk Hogan, Samoa Joe, Shawn Michaels, Sting, Darby Allin, Christian Cage, and Bret Hart. Bret Hart, you stinky little loser. I don't think he's ever won a match in Universe Mode.
No.
And he's just stunk up the gaff in this one.
Yeah, why is he even here?
He was blind. I've not heard from him in a while. Has he had surgery? Can his eyes work now?
He ruined the whole tournament by having 2 matches.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Brett. Really appreciate that.
Shouldn't have ever been here. But
we start the Mistletoe group tomorrow. And you know what? I'm going to reveal the main event. The main event to kick off match day 1 of the Mistletoe group is going to be Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles.
Oh.
See you tomorrow. Don't forget to eat your chockies. Don't forget to never give up. Don't forget to rest in peace. What did I do yesterday?
Watch out for the RKO.
Don't forget to watch out for the RKO, and don't forget to don't forget to suplex, repeat. Suplex, repeat.